Of the Art Lewis Show. Today we get to talk about one of my favorite topics, cookies, particularly Girl Scout cookies and particularly Thin Mints. There, I've said it. And we have a number of guests in studio with us to talk about it. First of all, she's in communications with the Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan. She's been here before. She is Serena Solis. Good morning, Serena.
Good morning. Thank you for having us again.
You bet. And a couple of Girl Scouts with us this morning. First of all, Ellie Henrik. Ellie, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
You've been here before too, haven't you?
Yeah.
And we also have Emma Michaels with us. Emma,
Hi.
good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
They are in their uniforms this morning, but they also have funny dots on their face that have nothing to do with Girl Scouts. Why did you put dots all over your face?
It's actually our spirit day at school, so showing our school spirit.
And what school is that?
White Pine.
White Pine. Very good. All right, so Serena, let's talk first of all. It's cookie time.
Yes.
It seems to me cookie time has expanded over the years. By that I mean I see the girls out a lot more and a lot longer than I used to at one time.
Yeah. Yeah, these girls have goals that they want to reach, and so until they reach their goals, they'll be selling their cookies.
And they do it everywhere.
Yes, yes.
We had one of the folks who works here put the sheet out in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I got my obligatory boxes of Thin Mints.
Perfect.
I don't know what it is about those, but they're addictive.
That's funny. To me, the tagalongs are the addictive ones.
Everybody. That's why you make so many. I mean, how many
Right.
how many different Girl Scout cookies are there now?
There's about, is 8, right?
8, yeah, I
8
think
sounds
it's 8.
right.
Some come, some go.
Yes, yes. So the s'mores went away last year, and this year we have the new ones called the Explore Mores.
What's the difference?
The Explore Mores are like inspired by Rocky Road ice cream. They're a sandwich cookie that has like chocolate on the outside, similar to an Oreo in my opinion, but then the inside is like chocolate, marshmallow, and almond like cream.
Ooh.
So if you love Rocky Road, then it'll be like your new favorite Girl Scout cookie.
And the Girl Scout cookies, I mean, they're symbolic of the movement, obviously, but they are an important part of financing the institution, aren't they?
Yes, yes.
So, what does it take? I mean, we were talking before we went on the air because there's been a number of years ago, there was a consolidation in the various regions. Now
Yeah.
it's the heart of Michigan. Is how many counties?
Yeah, we serve 34 counties.
34 counties from
Yes.
one office or one region. 5 offices, but one region.
Correct.
Has it changed much?
I think the heart is still very much there. Like our goal is always to serve girls and get as many girls in Girl Scouting as we can, and then we can do so many things like through the cookie like proceeds. And something that I don't think a lot of people know about the proceeds is that all of it stays local. So all of it supports the troop, and then it supports us as like an organization here at Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan.
So, how has the Girl Scout movement been impacted over the years, particularly with the Boy Scout movement opening up to girls and all of that? How has there been much of an impact, or do you still see a demand for service?
We still see like a pretty good demand for service, because we found that just like a lot of young girls, particularly, and like a lot of parents of young girls, like really crave just like giving their girls a space for just like girl only spaces where they don't have to like be afraid of like boys coming in and trying to impress anybody. They don't have to be afraid of like boys coming in and trying to like feel like bigger or stronger. That like girls just like tend to thrive in like girl only spaces, and we want to give them that safe space to like be fully themselves.
So, let's start with Ellie. What got you into Scouts?
Well, I started in kindergarten, so a while back, and it was a school troop, and all of my friends were doing it, and it just seemed like a great opportunity to learn some new skills and really branch out into this new opportunity.
So you've been in how long now?
This is my 6th or 7th year.
What do you like about it?
I feel like you learn a lot of good skills. Like we do a bunch of different badges, and the badges are kind of just almost like miles, like what is it like? Opportunities that you get.
Well, it's a learning opportunity, and then you're rewarded with the badge, right?
Yeah.
And Emma, what got you in?
My mom used to do it when she was younger, and when I was younger, I used to be like a very shy kid. So joining Girl Scouts would help me like get more friends.
And did it?
It did. I have too many friends that I can count.
I love that.
So what badges have you done?
I've done a lot of badges. When I was a junior, I was wearing a sash while everyone was wearing a vest, and I've been in 2 troops, and my old troop, I had a bunch of badges, and my new troop, my vest is completely covered.
You're not wearing that today, though. What are you wearing? The vest you're wearing today is what?
This is the cadet vest.
And why are you wearing that as opposed to your...
So every 2 years you'll bridge, and then you'll get to a new one. So we finished our 2 years of junior, so we bridged to be cadets.
Oh, so it's a different level of scouting then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually just bridged this fall, so
Yeah.
we don't have many things on our vest yet.
But all those badges count, right? The ones you have?
Yes.
You just don't put them on the new vests.
No, because they're already
Because
like
they're already
sewn
they're
on.
ironed
And
So what happens after cadets? How is the Girl Scout organization structured these days, Sabrina?
So after cadets, that is 6th and 7th grade, and then you move into seniors and then ambassadors.
Okay, so it's based on educational levels.
Correct.
And then how different are the programs? Like they're in cadets now. What do they do, or what do seniors do that they don't do?
The requirement for the badges becomes a little bit more, like challenging, and there's more requirements to do so in order to achieve them. Like a brownie getting a badge doesn't require as much from a cadet because of the age difference, and then they just have to be able to confirm that they learned more through all of their badge earnings.
And who runs the various troops? It's all volunteers. Isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, troop volunteers are troop leaders. We couldn't do any of this without them.
That's an area where you're still finding people.
Yeah, always.
Really?
Yeah, we have girls on waiting lists because they can't join troops because the troops are maxed out and because we don't have enough leaders or volunteers. So we're always looking for more.
Well, in a way, that's a good problem to have. But
Yeah.
then again, it's not because you're not serving everybody.
Right.
So what does it take to start a troop today? Do many people think about that?
What it takes to start a troop, you need a minimum of 2 girls and you need a minimum of 2 troop leaders, and that's all it takes.
Really?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to have 20 girls hanging on ready to go.
Nope, just a minimum of 2 to be considered a troop. And then if you have less than that, if you're just 1, you'd be considered a Juliet. And then the name Juliet comes from our founder, Juliet Gordon Lowe. And then you'd be given a mentor, so to speak, to make sure that you're still doing the things that all Girl Scouts can do, but you'd be doing it solo. So we try to find ways for every girl to do that, but we prefer Juliets to be older at least because we want the younger girls to have that troop experience.
And it is, you're learning teamwork and all those good things.
Yeah.
Life skills, right?
Yes, all of them.
All right, we're going to take a break, come back, and we're going to talk cookies because it's cookie time, folks. And we will do that when we return.
We're proud to make
That's always been the heart of them, and it started with Juliet Gordon Lowe, our founder.
It goes back to the beginning.
It goes back to the beginning, and then they were baking cookies from home. They made sugar cookies, and they were just taking them door to door to fund their Girl Scouting experience. So it's been here since 1912.
Well, it's one thing to start with a singular group and make cookies at home. It's another thing to be a national brand,
Right?
and have multiple bakeries making your cookies.
Yeah.
How did we get so big?
I think that the demand was just there for Girl Scout cookies. I think it just kind of became a thing where the local people in Savannah, Georgia, knew all about it, and then it just grew
That's
into...
why there was a Savannah.
Right. That's right.
Is that where Girl Scouts got its foundation?
Yes.
Georgia?
Yep.
So, Ellie, what's your favorite cookie?
I would have to say Adventurefuls. It's like a brownie, base cookie with caramel filling, and then a little bit of sea salt.
Whoa. Emma?
I would definitely have to go with the fan favorite Thin Mints, which are they're a chocolate cookie with a minty flavor, and I would definitely say they taste the best after they're in the freezer.
You're in my court. Oh, wait, what? Say that again?
They taste the best when they're in the freezer.
You're kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
All these years, I never knew that.
Makes them a little more
I will
crispy.
be going home today and trying.
Yeah.
They are my favorites. I mean, far and away.
You can never go wrong with Thin Mints.
Yeah. So what are some of the others? Because I've forgotten all the names now of some of the.
I would say definitely like. I wouldn't say they'd be like a fan favorite, but the Samoas are definitely very popular.
They've been around a long time.
Those are popular.
Those are they have chocolate, coconut, and I believe they have caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are those? Other cookies?
We have tagalongs. which are
Tagalongs.
Another good one. Do-si dos.
Which are peanut butter
Peanut butter
shortbread.
sandwiches. Peanut butter sandwiches. And then our Toffee-tastics.
Which are gluten free.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a gluten-free cookie.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the trefoils, which I believe are the shortbread ones.
Yep,
And
they're good.
then
Our brand new cookie called Explore Moors, which is like a Rocky Road ice
inspired.
cream flavored cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Who comes up with these?
I would love to be on that team.
Yeah.
And then there's the lemon ups.
Oh yeah,
Lemon Ups are really good. The Lemon Ups are they're bigger than the other cookies, and they are like a very light yellow, and they're very lemony, and on each cookie is a little positive message.
So what's the leading seller?
Definitely Thin Mints.
Far and away, huh?
Yes.
No question.
That's
Everyone loves their Thin
could have
Mints.
guessed
Yeah.
it. Could have guessed it.
Right?
And I because every time when I buy, and I'm usually buying more than once during the year, I'll get Thin Mints, and then maybe I'll take a box of something else
Yeah.
just to have something different.
Right.
I like the shortbreads a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people like use those like trefoils, like the shortbreads, and like crumble them up to make like a layer of crust for their cheesecakes.
Oh, well, that's an
so
interesting
good.
idea.
Right, right.
That's an interesting idea rather than graham crackers or something
Right.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So what does the money go for?
The money we usually put it towards like going camping, or we use it for something that we can like use to help the community. We last year we made cornhole boards from scratch. Like we sewed the bean bags and we made and painted the boards, and we took them to the camp we go to, Camp of the Hills. And that was a really fun project. And we broke into like little groups, and one group would work on the bean bags, another group would work on like building the boards with wood, and then we had a group working on painting them once they were built.
And we made raised garden beds for
Symphony.
Symphony
It was
Assisted Living Center.
yeah.
And so we all the wood was donated for the most part. We got tools from the parents, and we went together and we built them and planted, and yeah.
And all that good stuff, huh? Now, when the troop sells cookies, do they share the money with the Heart of Michigan, the organization
Yes.
itself, the
Yes.
PACE organization?
Yeah.
Because obviously the organization needs money too.
Right. We get a percentage, the troop gets a percentage, and then the remaining goes to like the baker itself.
Yeah, well, you pay for the cookies,
Right,
obviously.
right.
Yeah, somebody's got to pay for the work.
Right.
So do you go out and sell them? How do you sell your cookies? Ellie
We have-
or Emma? Go ahead.
We have an app. There's this app called Cookie Finder, and you can type in your zip code, and then you can like find places that Girl Scouts are selling cookies. Or you can go on a Girl Scout app where you can find the Girl Scouts profiles, and you can buy cookies from a Pacific Girl Scout if you want to do that. Or sometimes if you just go to like a store, you'll find girls like at the front or somewhere
yeah,
around.
that's where I see them a
There'll
lot.
be cookie booths. I remember about like 2 weeks ago, me and Ellie were doing a cookie booth, and
Valentine's Day.
on Valentine's Day, and there was this one guy. He bought like 2 boxes of cookies, and then he came back later and he bought $120 worth of cookies.
Wow.
And half of them were Thin Mints.
Wow.
Good for him.
Stocked up for the year.
Yes.
That's really that's pretty impressive, actually.
20 boxes.
And do the girls go through some kind of training to sell the cookies, or?
Well, we don't really go through a training. We would talk when we were younger, like daisies, which is like one of the first, and brownies. we kind of do like pretend selling. So we get our like goal setting, decision making, money management, like skills all like set. So then when we go out into like the real world and sell, we're all prepared. And
So cookies are more than just money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cookies are a learning experience, Serena, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. For most girls, I would say 99% of them, like cookies are like their first business.
Does is it a council? Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, does the council set down the rules for sales?
We have a projected goal that we would like to hit like every year, and we like plan for that. But really, it's all up to like the troops and like the girls and how much they sell.
And what's the relationship to the council and the national movement? Is there a membership thing, or how does it work? The Girl Scouts have a national board, so to speak.
Yeah, there's Girl Scouts USA, but all the cookie proceeds stay
Locally, yeah.
local. Yeah.
But what? So Girl Scout USA, how much do they have to say in how you operate as a council?
Very little. I think there's like a typical like guideline, but very little.
So you're mostly on your own as a council.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah.
Choose what you want.
Yeah.
What
We have
brought
a lot
about
of liberties.
What brought about the consolidation? Because I can remember the Davis Road office used to be the what was it called? Not White Pine, but I forgot what the council was called here. But that was the headquarters.
Right.
And then you had others all over.
Yeah.
What brought about the consolidation?
That was something that Girl Scouts USA decided to do. And then if like local councils like thought it would like be a good fit, they like agreed to do it. I think there was only like one or two councils that decided to not merge with the others. But it ended up being like a good thing for like most councils.
So it was, and I imagine, like everything else in life, there's an economy of scale.
Absolutely.
So you just, rather than running 5 separate organizations, now you have one head of all of them,
Yeah.
one staff for all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes a lot more sense just like locally too.
Let me ask about volunteers.
Okay.
If someone wants to volunteer to be involved in the Girl Scout movement, what's involved? What do they need to do?
There's so many different things that volunteers can do. Volunteering doesn't always have to equate to leading a troop. Volunteering can look a lot just like even supporting a troop with like their cookies and being in charge of the cookies, or like we have a fall product program. That would be another thing that like volunteers could also help with. Volunteers can also help with like driving girls like to and from places. Volunteers can be at camp. They can be like leading programs. They can do so many things. Whatever their strengths are, like we would love to like have them, but also like finding a spot for them like we have.
I have a question from a listener. For visually impaired people, is there a number to call to order cookies? Or how can you order cookies?
You can order cookies through...
She's looking.
I don't have this number memorized.
She's looking it up, folks. Which is good, because we want to be accurate.
Okay. So there are a couple of different ways. You could email our help desk team, which is helpdesk@gshom.org, and that would stand for Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan. You could email them, or you could call our 800 number, which is 800-497-2688. 800-497-2688.
Very good. Because, cookies are for everybody.
Exactly. And then you would just tell them which office of ours that you're closest to, and then they'll be able to like set you up the way they need to.
We're going to take a break, come back with our guests after these notes here on the Art Lewis Show.
For 60 years,
Back with you here on WSGW, talking about the Girl Scouts and Girl Scout cookies. With us is Serena Solis. She is with the Girl Scouts part of Michigan, and she is in communications. And 2 Girl Scouts with us this morning, Ellie Hendrick and Emma Michaels. You're in scouting, but what else do you do? What are your interests, Ellie?
Well, other than scouting, I do a lot of sports like basketball, volleyball, golf, swimming, archery. But other than that,
Right,
like there's
right.
hours left in the day.
that takes up a lot of my life. But I do a lot of hobbies and just going around selling cookies and doing
So,
things like that.
what is your future? What do you want to do? Have you decided yet?
Not really. I kind of want to do something kind of like this where I'm like talking to other people and not like sitting in front of like a screen or sitting at like a desk or something in that like field.
You're
but
a people person.
yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. That's getting to be a lost art, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Right, Miss Communications?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma?
Other than scouting, I do a lot of sports like Ellie too. I play travel volleyball for a team called Imua. And then, besides for like sports, in my free time at home, I like to crochet and I like to sing
Wow.
sometimes.
Your parents crochet? Your mom crochet?
No.
Crochet? Really?
No.
How did you pick that up?
My
mean, that's-
cousin taught me.
Really?
Mhm.
It's unusual today, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
also a lost art.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a dying skill. You
Yeah.
know, almost. That's amazing.
I actually have something I crocheted in my car right now.
So, what do you want to do when you go out into the world after school?
I'm not sure, but I have been like thinking about it. Last year I actually kind of wanted to be a makeup artist because I like doing makeup once in a while. I don't do it very often though.
To put all the
and-
little dots on the face.
Exactly.
And I'm actually pretty good at it. But then now I kind of want to be possibly a singer when I grow up,
Oh,
even though I know it'd be like really hard and I would definitely have to start small. But I feel like eventually I would be able to if
do
I
you
wanted.
sing now?
I sing a little bit. I do sing for my school choir, which will in 6th grade it's called music, and I think a lot of at the beginning of the year we had 41 students, and then I think a lot of them didn't know that they'd be singing in it, and they had us do a little survey asking like if we wanted to do it next year, and we would say either yes we did, I haven't decided, or we didn't want to, and we could see like how many people did it, and I clicked that I did want to do next year, and only one other person did. So,
So
it
you're
will
going to have a
definitely be
duet
smaller.
next year.
I do know that the 6th grade choir is bigger than the 7th and 8th grade choir combined currently at my school.
Where are you? What school are you in?
White Pine Middle School.
You're in White Pine. You're both in White Pine.
Yeah.
You're wearing the decorations. I should have known that. So, Ellie, let me ask you. You grow up, you've got a future. What do you expect to get out of Girl Scouts?
Well, already I've gotten many like life skills that most kids my age wouldn't get. But I'm hoping to get more. I'm hoping to start babysitting soon with like friends and family. So right now we're actually working on a badge that is with babysitting, and I kind of just want to like, and kind of opportunities like this to like try out new things and see what I like, and that's what I hope to get out.
Emma?
A lot like Ellie, I really want to have like a lot of life skills. That way I will know how to do stuff in the future. And I know a little bit about babysitting already because I dog sit for my mom's boss, and I've also gone to her office a couple of times, and I've watched her coworker's baby, and she is like really cute.
Serena, were you a Girl Scout?
I was not a Girl Scout. My parents had us involved in like a lot of other things. I'm a pastor's kid, and so like church activities took up most of our like spare time.
Church didn't have a Girl Scout troop.
No, I didn't.
That, you know, it's fun. I grew up in New York City.
Oh, really?
I was in the Boy Scouts for a period of time.
Oh, okay, nice.
And most of them were related either to churches or synagogues or something like that, and that's where all the organization was.
Oh, okay,
You know?
cool. Yeah.
Is that true today, or is it not as true today?
I think there's a lot of troops that do meet in churches, but they don't really have like affiliations like with the church itself. Maybe like a troop leader might like attend that church, and then that's how we get like the connection to user space. But a lot of troops will also meet in like local libraries or like within like the schools that the girls are a part of.
And you said earlier there is a demand.
Yes.
More girls than you have troops.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing in this day and age.
I agree. Yeah.
It's really, really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll take one more break here and come back. We're going to remind everybody about the various cookies and everything again. But speaking of food, let me talk about Krizak's House Family Restaurant. Best place to go for your authentic home-cooked foods with a European flair at reasonable prices. Now's the time to think about getting together with friends and family for lunch or dinner, as well as events coming up soon. Graduations, confirmations, weddings, showers, anniversaries. Krizak's has an economical way for you to supply the food. You can order what you want in Polish and American foods or just pick them up at the restaurant ready to go. Or better yet, have your celebration right there. And don't forget, at a moment's notice, Krizak's can help. Call them at 989-894-5531, Krizak's House Family Restaurant, corner of Cass and Michigan on Bay City's south side. And we're back, one final segment with our guests from the Girl Scouts. Serena Solish is the communications person for the Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan Council. Ellie Hendrick and Emma Michaels are both Girl Scouts with us this morning, and sitting in front of them are a couple of boxes of cookies. I will not let them leave with them.
No, we brought them for you.
So what do cookies cost these days?
$6.
So that's really, I mean, you know, they've gone up a little bit, but not a lot, really, compared to everything else in life.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a pretty good value, actually.
Yes.
And they don't last long around the house, I'll tell you that.
Not at all.
Especially the mints. Oh, those thin mints, they're to die for. I'm addicted, I think. You said you were addicted to which ones?
The Tagalongs, the chocolate peanut butter.
Oh, so it's like Reese's?
Yes, yes. Anything that's chocolate peanut butter is like automatically my favorite.
How many girls are in the heart of Michigan right now? Do you know offhand?
Over 4,000. I know
Oh,
that.
whoa.
Why?
Between our 34 counties.
That's a lot. That's
Yes.
pretty good participation.
Yes.
Is it grown? Is it stabilized? How would you describe the membership?
I would say we're growing. We took a big hit during COVID. I think we
Like
lost
everybody.
like everybody, and we still haven't reached our pre-COVID numbers, but we have been growing every year since then to get back to those numbers.
Yeah. And do you do much with the national organization?
Not a whole lot, no. I mean, we get like a lot of like curriculum from them, like so to say, like the Girl Scout experience boxes, like the guidelines for all the badges and whatnot. But we're pretty like independent, and that's like one of like the nice things about like the way that Girl Scouts works is that like each council has like a lot of liberties to do what makes sense. For
Do they
their
have a
girls.
national meeting like the Boy Scouts? I think had jamborees or whatever.
We have a jamboree at our Camp Linden every
Oh, you have
summer.
it here.
Yeah.
You have it within your district.
Yes.
Within your-
Yeah.
And where is Camp Linden?
Camp Linden is a little bit north of Ann Arbor.
And then are there other camps?
Yes. So we have Camp Linden. We also have Camp O the Hills, which is near the Jackson area, and that's where these girls tend to go to every summer.
Now, are these owned by the Girl Scouts?
Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan, correct. And then we have a third camp called Camp Marywood, and that is in Plainwell, Michigan, which is about like 20 minutes north of Kalamazoo.
So when you go to camp, do you go to camp?
Yes.
Ellie?
Yeah. Well, I had to skip out last year, or this year, but I usually go. Yeah.
Emma?
I do too.
What do you like about it?
I like how we get to like choose who we bunk with, and we get to have in the morning if you wake up, there's like a specific time. We have a basement in our cabin, and if we wake up after a specific time, we can go downstairs, and we have beads down there every single year, and then we make like bracelets and wait for everyone to wake up, and we also get to cook our own meals. It was
Really?
fun.
Mhm.
We set up like groups, and we'll have one group cooking for either breakfast,